Hello everyone, I am Defesh3004. Welcome back to Stario Haven Tower. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always appreciate you coming to check out the channel. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So we are in the mist layer, and you can see that right there. We have gotten past the sand zone, which is right down here. So we went into the mist zone. We are working our way up to that rain zone, and so we need to really get, going on stuff. We do have some water pipes that are going down, getting some water to some the people down here. And I think we're doing pretty good. There appears to be enough stuff going on everywhere that I think we're going to be okay. It's when the sandstorms comes when everything gets bad. But there should be enough stuff to suffice. So we just got done putting in this headland, and what I need to do now is go ahead and start getting this guy all decked out with all of the stuff that we need. So I'm going to go and start working on it, and we're going to start, of course, doing all the things we got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one done, and then we'll move up and go see what we have next. And if anything happens, of course, I will let you know. So I got all this stuff in that, of course, we always have to put in every time. And there was something that I wanted to show you. Down here on this other one, we have the baker's area, and we are getting wheat to it. We have made a little bit of bread, so we made 7 bread so far. That's not horrible. Could be better. Right now we're going to make a little bit more bread. We don't have a lot of wheat coming in, but every now and then we get a little bit of wheat. And then, of course, the buckthorn and stuff, so we can make some bread. We should probably see about making another baker station or something, but we're going to have to go and see. And I'm not too sure. Okay, it looks like this guy right here. So the repair kit workshop doesn't have enough people, but that does happen. So there's 175 out of 214 jobs. So maybe what we need to do is put in some more residences, so that way we have that. Maybe we can keep stuff going. And they did add an update just a couple days ago, and they added some things that are kind of interesting. So you can have porters go between levels, and they can actually help out do things. And hopefully you can, get some, they can carry some different goods. I don't know where this menu is, but there's a porter thing, so okay, we are still way down here at the Stone Eagle. We need to build like the Delerium and stuff, so we're definitely gonna have to look at doing stuff like that. Under the research, however, we gotta go see if we can find what we want. So that is the Delirium. We can now actually research it. Enigmatic deity whispers seeps through this thick fog, hints of cosmic secrets woven in its murmurs. Guided by the prophet's stream, the tower citizens erected his effigy to seek revelations, or at least silence his voice. Unlocks the miracle tower, so the Delirium mist zone. The miracle tower, something we have to try to get to also. So forestry, nurtured by the moisture of high altitude water vapors, the tree seeds brought by the tower citizens from the ground sprout anew. From the forestry, wood and some byproducts can be harvested. We should research some of this stuff to see what we can get and things. Hopefully we can get some different things. So I'll be able to make like resin and stuff, and that's going to be probably pretty doggone awesome. And statues and stuff, but I'm thinking structural reinforcement. We definitely need to do, wow, that's a lot of glass, some research to find things out. So we're improves the stability of all buildings. Okay, maybe we should research that one and get that one done, and then we'll do the Delirium. So let's do this, and then of course we're gonna have to go to the jobs and make sure that the research goes a little bit higher, just to keep that going for right now, and then we can always take that down a little bit later once we get the chance. So let's get this done, and hopefully we'll be able to get more stuff in. I'm going to work on getting some more probably huts in over here. here or even right out here. I think that we might be able to. Okay, we can't do any more there. We do still have some room to work with, and that's good. So I guess I can always put in a couple of huts there and try to figure out some good places to put things. That way we have them. Okay, that's going to help out with the people. We have 181 jobs now being filled. That's good. So more jobs are always being filled. We'll wait for this to be done over here, and then we will see if we can get that other one researched, and then we can start putting that stuff in, and hopefully that will help. The delirium is what we need to get put in. So as you know, some time ago we had a small balloon station that we put in. It was up here, and I decided to move it down a few levels so that way it was in line with this jellyfish station. And I have it set to where it will give the quartz and the glass to up there. What we need to get the jobs up for it, so that's the whole thing, is right now we really need to have that up a little bit higher, so that way that helps. And looks like all of our jobs are actually doing somewhat decent. We are making some of the lanterns up here, and that's good. We only have 5 though, so hopefully we can start making some more now that that will be carrying like quartz and glass. And hopefully that will help out a bit. And then you can see the balloons are actually moving up there. So right there's a balloon, and it keeps going up and putting stuff in there, and then we can make lanterns. And the glass, of course, is going to help, so that's good. I don't know where that person is, but we gotta go find out if there's a water shortage. Looks like there is a water shortage down here on this level. So that barrel is empty. Okay, gonna have to definitely go get some water. Maybe we can get another pipe or something going to down there from up here. So let's go ahead and see about doing that. So we'll just take it from up here. There we go, and let's take it down to that one. Is that one right there? Okay, and hopefully that will get the water going. And then they will have plenty of water. Now, once that's done, then I have to... Okay, so it is building the pipes. We just gotta wait for a little bit. And we will be transporting water down. So that way it can help. And then, of course, all these will get built. And then with the glass coming up and stuff, that should help out quite a bit. So once this is done, we'll be okay. We're at 59% with the progress on the research. And our jobs are definitely coming up. We're gonna have to put in some more houses or something. So we can do that. We still do have quite a bit of room, so let me work on that and try to get this where we can actually do some good things. And I'm trying to keep things a little organized if I can help it, but sometimes that is not going to happen. Alright, so that got done. Now we have plenty of water going into this level. That should help out. It's like, okay, there's no water going down to here, so maybe what we can do is also just continue to take water down. That would be good. And we can just do that and take it all the way down to this level right down here. Okay. That should help out quite a bit. And then, of course, we'll transport more water down. And, of course, water will be coming. So we do have all kinds of water up here because those dew collectors are actually doing pretty good. Let's see, how much water do we have? Okay, it looks like our water's not doing the best, but it will be helping to keep the other ones, you know, going. That's kind of the important part, is we got to keep these guys going all the time, so, you know, it helps them out, then they can have lots of water too. Probably go and put in a couple of more dew collectors or something just to help keep things going. And then we can move on to the next level in a little bit and get some more stuff going down there too. Went ahead and decided to go and put in a second bakery up here on this level that we just got done getting everything on. So hopefully we'll be doing okay. We do have enough of everything. I had to switch from the buckthorn to the cactus for the time being because they wanted some cactus, and so we'll be switching back and forth between them. But that's okay, we can do this, and they can also teleport, you know, or take stuff around from different places. That would work out too. So I think we're doing pretty good. Now this level is pretty much packed in. There's not a lot we're going to be able to do. And that's 84% researched on that for the structural reinforcements. That's good. And there's also things that I noticed that we can do here, and I'll show you that right now. We can actually go to like this level and we can put like notes or stuff over here. It lets us do that. So there are things that we can do, but I don't know why it's not showing up right now, but we can do that. So I do think that's pretty doggone awesome. Let me go see if we can add some more stuff, and then we'll see if we can get that built. And I'm not too sure exactly what we're going to be doing, but hopefully we will be able to get some more in, and that's going to help out quite a bit. Went ahead and decided to go and put in a terrace, and it's way offset from what I usually do things, but I thought that that would give us some room because putting the farm in and the plantations are going to be kind of important to do, so that way we can keep stuff going, and then that way we have the stability with the farms. And I also did put in, as you can see right here, a bunch of those frames. So hopefully those frames will actually help, and then we can have, you know, some things going on over there, and that should be good because that helps get the farm stabilized, and then we have more stuff happening. So let me go ahead and just wait for this to be done, and both things will be done here soon, and then we can move on to something else and keep on going through this to get up to the next level, which is coming up pretty quick, or so I hope. I happen to notice right now, look at all this. This right here, this jam bread. Look at that, we have 73 jam bread. Holy moly, that's a lot. Wowzers. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that much. They're going to be happy here. So that's probably why our morale is quite a bit higher, but that's really good. That does help out. That is a lot of jam bread, man. I do gotta say, that is a lot of jam-filled bread. Yeah, the research just got done, which is good. So now we can always get this finished up here in a little bit. So now we have structural reinforcements. I don't know exactly where that is. We're gonna have to go and see. Okay, research, processing. Okay, I'm not noticing wherever any of that is, so we're definitely gonna have to take a look and see. So, improves the stability of all buildings. I don't know. Reinforcing the structure, more buildings can now be built at farther positions. Okay, so it looks like the buildings can be built out quite a ways. That's good. Now let's go to the Delerium and let's go ahead and see if we can do this one. And then we'll start getting that going, and hopefully that won't take too long. I'm working on this thing here, trying to get everything done, and hopefully it won't take too terribly long. Then we can, you know, get some good things going here. I'm just trying to get everything in that I need, and then we can worry about what we have. And the open area is definitely helping. We do have a bit more room to fill out, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff in here too. There's been some homelessness, as you can see right here. So there's only 2 more, looks like, homeless. So let's just go ahead and let's go see if we can make that go down to 0. And that should really help out a lot. Okay, looks like we do have everybody done. That's good. That's going to help out quite a bit. And porter setting. Okay. Zone name, default zone. Okay, maximum wait time 10 seconds. Alright, well, let's just go and set that up there a little bit more. 7 assigned, 10 total. That should help. And then the porter settings, that's what they were talking about. So the porters between the levels can actually take stuff and then they can carry stuff up and down. I'm not going to get too worried about doing this. I'll have to do some research to see how that works, because I'm not too sure, but I guess more porters probably wouldn't hurt. And then we have that. So we don't have any more homeless, which is good. Our jobs are looking better than they were, so that is always good. And this is coming along. It's just kind of a little slow right now as we continue working on it. And our research for the Delerium is 44%. The research for the Delerium is getting done. We are a good portion of the way to having this done. The glass brick is the slow part. It is not coming very fast, so I have that on high to make it come a little bit quicker. So hopefully we can get it. Okay, the Delerium is now done, so hopefully we can start getting that. That could be level 3, I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. Faith limit increased to 600 after construction, so that's good. And then we're gonna have to get forestry, I would say, done. And then once we do that, then I think that we can begin getting some of this other stuff done. But I do believe we're gonna have to finish out some of these other things. So let's go ahead and let's go and see about forestry, and then hopefully we can have that going as well. Forestry just got done, so now we have that. Now, wherever that is, I don't know. Resource. Okay, cool. So that's forestry. So let me see. Wee, that's a big one. Holy moly. That thing's gonna take up quite a bit of room. But it should also help out quite a bit, so that is good. And then hopefully we'll be able to get some of that stuff in, because that's going to be really, really good. That's going to help us out a lot. It is going to take a bit to do, but then we also get resin from it, and that is good. So, yes, that's one of the side products. This thing is almost done. We only need 5 more pieces. 3 more pieces, and then this one is done, and then all this stuff on here can be done. Excuse me, there is some places to like fill out and stuff, but we'll worry about that after we get this all done. And maybe we'll just continue doing some research while we are waiting for this to be done. Let's go see, and let's go find out what we can do here. Okay. Strength training. Let's go ahead and do that one. We'll get that one done hopefully soon. Okay, this place is now done. Now I can begin working on everything else. Cool, that's gonna help out quite a bit. And then we'll work on the strength training 1, 2, and start getting a lot of this other stuff done now, or so I hope. Research just got complete on the strength training, so that's good. So now we have that done. And I don't know what all we have to do to get this other stuff opened. I think maybe we just might have to need to reach rain zone. Okay, that makes sense. I guess it does say rain zone right there. Holy moly, there's so much stuff to do. So after we reach the rain zone, then we can open up some more stuff up there. Okay, that makes sense. So we're getting most of this here done. That's good. And the potatoes are actually doing pretty good for the farm, as you can see right there. We do have quite a few of them. We have 23 potatoes. That's good. And then down here, we need probably... Okay, we do have enough of this, so we'll be able to get some wheat. I don't know why we're not getting any more wheat in right now, but... Tower storage is full on this layer. Okay, well that one makes sense. Well, then maybe what we can do is... go ahead and switch that to potatoes, and then we can have that. So that should help out quite a bit. Kind of got all discombobulated there. Couldn't figure out what I was doing. Up here, looks like most things are done. I did put in another research station, so that we have that. It's kind of out on the outer edge. And it looks like everything here is now built. Now we can definitely begin getting some other stuff put in. We do have a woodcutter station and all of that stuff. Let's see, we have the glass works, the sand brick factory. So let's go ahead and see. Glass brick factory, that's what we need. We'll get that put in back here. And then we'll have that. And that should help out quite a bit. And then we'll be able to do more things. And once we have that done, maybe we can see about putting in that forestry thing, which is going to give us quite a bit of stuff. We get us 15 logs. That will help. And hopefully we'll be able to have a pretty good amount of trees or something like that. I don't know. It looks like it might actually fit in. Not quite back there, but very, very close. So maybe I'll just slip him in right there. And then we'll go ahead and get some more of the huts put in. There we go. That should help with the homelessness. There was some, but, you know, we want to always make sure, try to keep that stuff down, especially, you know, considering that I think that hurts our morale or something. I'm not too sure. So, we are doing pretty good, I think. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything that we need. It's going to help ourselves out. We probably ought to have another lantern workshop. I don't know why not. I think it will just help. So, ooh, we can sneak that guy in right there. How do you like that? That's a really good place for it. And then we can begin making all the lantern stuff. Now, as far as the quartz and all of that, we're probably going to have to think about like another one of these or something. So that way we have that. But I don't know what we're going to do yet. So we'll have to go and see. But for right now, I think we're doing pretty good. I want to go see if we can start putting in the delirium layer. So let me go and start working on that. I'll get that ready, and then we can start getting that done. Here's that add layer note that I was talking about, so you can see it right there. So if you click on some of these levels, you can definitely see it. So anyway, it was there just a minute ago. Let's go ahead and look at this delirium. So it looks like we have 3 layers. Can only be built in the mist zone. To complete the delirium, the complete delirium consists of 3 layers. Alright, faith limit increases 600, and activating the tower requires continuous consumption of ore. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. So, there are 3 different layers to it, and I guess it kind of is gonna have to, well, I don't know if it's gonna have to sit like level or anything, but we'll find out. Let's just go ahead and put him in the middle. We'll see about that layer. I don't know if we can actually offset these or not. Looks like it doesn't really matter, but we'll just go ahead and start with this one. We'll start getting this one going. And of course we also have a storm, and the production right now is quite off the charts as the water's going like crazy, which is always good. Then we can help get some other areas watered. Yeah, Delerium Part 1 just got done, and we're gonna have to outfit that for sure. Looks like it's pretty interesting place. I'm not too sure what I think about it, but it does have some interesting looks to it. And I guess we're just gonna have to start getting stuff ready on here, and I'll also show you what I did. I put up a whole bunch of these boxes, and so I'm gonna have cactus, potatoes, wheat. I have some barrels also with water, and then of course the sea buckthorn. And then over here I also have one that has resin in it, so hopefully we'll have enough stuff on these levels that I can continue adding, more things as I need to. It could be that our residences are starting to break down or something, so I'm going to have to probably put in a repair station again somewhere. Try to keep things going as much as I can, because if we can keep that stuff up, that would be good. Just don't remember exactly where that is, but hopefully we can have some good things happening, and that should help out. I just need to remember where everything is, because I'm starting to get a little confused, because everything is like getting bigger and all of that kind of stuff. But I will figure this out, and we'll continue putting in more things and get some more stuff done. I've kind of filled out this layer a little bit, most of the way around, except for this one side. I have 2 farms in, a wheat and a potato, and then a plantation. We could probably put in one of those forest things like that right there, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. So, looks like everything is actually really full. That is pretty amazing. I do like that part. And let's add the second piece to this, which of course is going to be this one. And then that one is probably just going to stack right on top of there, because I don't think it can be moved because you can't do these. And you can see how that's kind of, matching the indentation. So let's just go ahead and confirm this construction and get this piece done too. Okay, I just got that one done. I'm putting in some other stuff here. Baker shop, and I just got the lantern workshop in. We'll see how well they do, but this is the second piece of the Delerium. See, it looks kind of interesting. It's stacked very differently. But again, it's like a stone eagle. Things have to be stacked a certain way for it to work, and the first one is the most important one. So let's go and look over our little tower here real quick. You can see what that looks like. As I go down, you can see just how unique and stuff this is. This is a very unique looking tower. Never seen anything like it. The other people have made much better stuff, and I do understand that. I'm just trying to, make something that looks pretty interesting. It's like there's a whole bunch of empty jobs down here. Definitely gonna have to get some things going to figure some things out, but I think we're doing okay. Looks like the water and everything is doing pretty good on most of the levels. There are some that are down a little bit, but they will be coming up as we go, and we can get more stuff done and get some pipes going and different things like that. So hopefully that can help out, and I think we've done pretty good here. We have one more layer to the Delerium. We are very, very close to the mists or the rain zone, as you can see. I think we have about 2 more layers or so, and then we should be moving into the rain zone. So hopefully that will help out a lot. And thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always like having you guys here. Hopefully you're enjoying this series, and you can see some unique things and learn some things and all kinds of stuff like that. Because I'm learning a lot as we go. I'm learning how to do more things better. I've been putting in crates and the square crates and the the barrels and stuff, so that way we have that. And putting in more things and more farms and putting some tree farms and stuff like that. So this is very interesting. We have a lot of stuff happening right now. We have a lot of food on the upper levels, not as much on the lower, but we will get things squared away, and we do have a couple of balloon stations. And right now I am moving some of the repair kits to the upper levels so that we have that. And looks like we do have a storm. It's going to last for about a minute, and that's going to be okay. Looks like our morale is up pretty good. And of course water's down a little bit, but we will get all that figured out as we go, I'm sure, and then we can have some pretty good stuff going here. So this is Stario Haven Tower. Thank you for joining me here. Hope you've enjoy this episode. If you did, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. We will build the last part of that Delerium, part 3, soon, and then we will be able to have this all done. Oh, I see. Kind of makes like a very interesting thing. I'm going to go and get this one going. We'll get this part started, and then I'll start building on the second part up and start getting stuff put in as soon as I can. And I will talk to you later. You have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.